Welcome back to the GSTL with MVP against NSH.
Yes.
This is pretty epic.
Well, Sculp against Genius. Now, Genius actually, in that second game, the one where he went for storming shuttles, he had his charge lots and everything. If he hadn't attacked into the bunkers in his Codas group, I don't think he'd be an up and down.
Yeah.
He was in a nice spot. He actually, his PVT suddenly looked really good, and I was like, there Genius goes again, man. But he did end up losing. Last game he looked great. Will he look great here? The map is Metalopolis. It's a big map. That same style could do very well for Genius. Will he do it, or will he do some crazy all-in? Who knows?
We're going to find out soon as the game has now loaded. Genius against Sculp. A pivotal match here in our team league right now. Let's see who wins. In the top center starting spot, we have
MVP Genius.
Genius. It's actually so important right now that he wins this game. This is really going to show us who's in the lead. Down here,
NSH Sculp.
Sculp. I was wondering if he meant to play scalp. He misspelled it. You know what I mean?
I hope not. Scalp, that's like, I don't know why that would be a good ID. Sculpt is kind of cool. It's like almost sculpture.
Sculpt is actually not a word, right?
Sculpt is a word. Sculpt is not a word.
Sculpt is not a word. Okay. All right, scouting after the gateway, pretty common. Like better than scouting after pylon on this map in this matchup.
Yeah, you just want to get in there before the marine is out, and he will be able to achieve that. Early game, PVT. Of course, we won't see anything special out of the Protoss oftentimes till Stalker's out, and out of the Terran until the probe's out of space. But all that Genius really does want to see is, do you have a gas or do you not have a gas? That is the question.
So, the probe will get in there, probably leave after the first marine pops out. And they'll probably try to control the Zelnaga watchtower or park the probe at the bottom of the ramp. So he sees the gas. Probably he's going to leave in a second here. Nice timing sense. Right as the marine pops out, he's like, goodbye. Not even going to take any damage on my shields.
But he got all the information he was looking for.
Yep.
And what will he do with it? Will he get his second gas?
He's going to take a gold mineral here with the probe.
And he should have taken his gas already. It looks like he's just going to go ahead and either do a very fast expansion or a 4-gate or a 3-gate. 3-gate pressure expand. We haven't seen that forever. It's fallen completely out of style. I don't expect we'll see that. Of course, Genius sometimes does use dated builds. So,
yeah.
I mean, I suppose it could be. He's going to wait to kill this SCV before we truly see what he's going to do.
Never show your
Looks like an expand, though.
And right now, if he does do an expand build, he'll be in perfectly good shape, since Sculp is also going to go for an expand build.
Yeah, just a Marauder expand versus a 1-gate expand. It's two very standard macro builds from these players. There'll be a little bit of a micro battle in a little bit here, but that's all. Just a small harassment from Sculp that probably won't do anything. Sculp actually just isn't moving out, though. Looks like a defensive Marauder expand.
Well, you know, I think he knows that
fine.
there's a chance Genius might do a 4-warp gate all in or something.
Yeah, he might be playing extra safe. Also, you know, this is such faraway positions that even if he walks up there, like, what Protoss is actually not going to have enough units to stop the most common rush that everyone has practiced micro against a billion times? So, totally fine, the decisions. Stim is on the way. 3 gates in a robo, just very, very standard all. Tasteless?
Yes.
Ask me a question.
All right. Doritos or Fritos?
You know what?
That's a tough
Fritos
question.
are nice because they're so salty, and if I'm eating a chip, normally I'm looking for salt, but I still have to go with Doritos.
Well, you know, Doritos, it's that orange stuff on it. It's just so good.
They're pretty good, man.
They're pretty damn
I have
good.
to tell you, they don't have Doritos in Korea.
Yeah, it's really hard to get Doritos out
Yeah.
here. Come to the Guam Studio, you
I-
want to bring us a gift? Bring us a bag of Doritos.
Yeah, and
We'll eat.
to be honest, every time I leave, and actually every time I leave and have Doritos, it's with you because you always buy a bag of Doritos every time we go somewhere with
I know,
Doritos.
man. I know,
And you
man, I
always
do.
buy like the nacho cheese ones.
I think those are actually
I
the best
would-
one. Cool Ranch are good, but you actually
know-
are doing it wrong if you go for Cool Ranch first before nacho cheese.
Yeah, no, I agree with you overall. Just as orange Gatorade is the best flavor, but you don't always have it.
Right, right.
But the last like 4 or 5 times I've had Doritos, it's been your nacho Doritos. I've stolen some out of your bag.
yeah,
I want Cooler Ranch next time.
Cool Ranch.
I want to.
I'll do that for you next
You'll
time
do
we
that
go
for
out.
me?
We're gonna, yeah,
You buy one of those.
I'm a team
and
player, man.
Let me steal
totally
some
a team player.
Thank you.
What else are we gonna eat when we're out of Korea?
I don't know. That's
I
it.
think I might
A
have
veggie
to
burger,
stop
man.
by Wendy's. That's get a junior bacon cheeseburger. Well, it's not healthy, but I can't eat it that much. Ooh, I like the double forge here.
Double Forge Tasteless is really going to become all the rage, I think, after the amazing performance put on last night by Creator Prime. Double Forge builds are just so strong. Now, the one thing I am worried about for Genius is on this particular map, on Metalopolis, your natural is extremely wide open, and Terran can come in and get a huge surface area surroundish type of attack.
Surroundish?
Whatever you want to call it. I mean, they can get so much surface area that your force fields aren't going to be that useful. If you pay close attention to the maps that Creator used this build on, and the maps that this build is going to be better on, the best on, rather. Oh, I like this. This is just a little fake move out to scare his opponent into not moving out. But anyways, the maps that this is going to be just slightly better on, or a lot better on in my opinion, are going to be maps with a smaller choke that your opponent can't just come up and get insane surface area.
Yeah, I agree completely.
So, I mean, I feel like if he hit like just a randomly quick timing, Sculpt did, that Genius could be in a lot of trouble because his units would just be like, oh, we're all slow, and also you have 6 surface area. But he has more gates on the way. His 1/1's going to finish pretty quickly here, and there's no upgrades for Sculpt even on. Oh, actually, he has +1 attack already. Oh my god, that was quick.
I'm going to show you how good Chrono Boost is.
Oh no, actually Sculpt has it, which is what blew my mind.
Oh my
'cause I'm
god,
like,
excuse me. Nice
Because
correction there. I actually
he
wasn't
is
looking at the
chrono boosting,
production
man.
tab.
He like went eBay
Tasteless
first.
dropped the ball.
He went like gas first, eBay +1 barracks.
This is not my best casting day.
No,
Apparently,
it's
one of
fine.
the previous games, I was just informed that Artosis said glosses are worth their weight in gold. Like right after that, I said apparently the exact same thing. I like spaced out.
That's all right. We do have Blink on the way. So he's actually completely doing the build that we saw from Creator. This is completely what Creator did. Blink first and all. He only has 1 Stalker, but getting Blink first. It's always cute to see. If he doesn't start warping a lot of Stalkers, there we go, he does.
Okay.
So that's good.
Kind of a weird.
Because I was like
position.
about
Is he
to lose
actually
my
gonna-
mind. Blink is not done yet. Dropping 1 Marine, that's just going to be for
He's gonna
Scott. He's
stim
going
it,
to
run it in there,
Yeah.
or not. Oh, sounds so painful when the Marine dies. What is
Now-
this like weird waypoint he's set for his units?
That is funny. A second Immortal just popped out. So Genius is looking better and better, man. He's got the 1/1. He's got a good amount of units. A ton of energy on his force field or sentries, whatever you want to call them. Wow, this is Genius, man, is playing as such.
It looks like he parked the factory at the most probable third base here, hoping that the Protoss would send his army over there and attack, and then that would give the Terran position. But Genius is not budging right now.
Well, we do have the Robotics Bay on the way, 2-2 on the way, and Charge on the way.
Destroyed the statue.
That observer is actually serving so much purpose right now for Genius.
Uh-oh, he's going for it.
Yeah, starting to drop some stuff off there. Now, here's the thing. That's just a few units. And Genius' entire army's coming up. When it does, Sculpt can run around the other side. Oh, Genius doing a good job of controlling this so far.
Oh, nice.
And he's just going to go for it. Charge is not done. It's only about halfway done, in fact.
But nice force fields there.
Indeed, it is nice force fields. Only 1-1 on these. Sculpt doing a lot of damage to this army overall. But Genius also carving his way through, losing Zealots and Stalkers, but keeping alive his Sentry count and his Immortals, so that's very good. Those are his most expensive units.
Just imagine if he had had Zealot legs done.
Oh, it would have been a crush.
Yeah.
But he, you know, he decided for Blink first, and that's actually right now what players are opting for with this build. It's a very defensive build at this point in the game. Well, gold base is being taken.
I like this.
You like that gold?
I think it's smart in this position.
I agree with you. I think he's in a great spot, man. His upgrades are crushing some face. His charge is finishing. It's going to make him very mobile on the map because his ults are just going to be so much faster. He has his Colossi out. I like the position he's in. Ghost Academy, as we just saw, is up. No Vikings out yet.
This drop could be pretty huge. This is actually a lot of units. Nice!
Oh my god, this could be huge for Genius as well. Targeting down these medevacs before they're even empty. And guess what, Tasteless?
Yeah, I don't think Genius is going to lose this.
Oh, the BlizzCon champion is showing that, you know what, he may be coming out of the up and down matches and going right back into Codex with play like this.
And the problem for Sculp is he didn't seem to have an additional plan with that drop. He wasn't like he was going to move in and hit the gold base and at least force the Protoss' economy to reset.
Dude,
so I don't know, man.
Supply lead for Genius. 40 supply lead.
40.
Sculp trying to walk around here and get something done. Nope.
He's going to get hit from behind here. Now his army's on the run, cut off from his main base.
Yeah, right, Sculp LOL. He's going to have to
I don't know what Sculp's game plan is right now. He like EMP'd himself. All right, he will get the Colossus.
Oh, nice snipe. He does have 1-1. 2-2 is on the way. It's going to be a while, though. Very red Marauders. I'm so embarrassed to be caught behind enemy lines.
I know they're blushing. Counterattack. What are the Korean commentators going crazy about?
I know, they're going crazy.
He's going to make a Nexus in front of his opponent's face to embarrass him. Oh, this is actually just evil. I love it.
Yep. He's being a little bit sloppy, though. Spread out Marauders do okay versus stuff.
Well, he doesn't want to lose that Colossus. Okay, Genius, what are you doing, man? The game's not over yet. Oh, Genius, did you just actually do this?
Well, Sculp, even though he's like holding it for now, he's at 65 supply against 107. He wants those Nexus to finish so he can rally some probes in, back up his army.
Actually, yeah, I think he is going to win this. Yeah, you get to streamline too many units. I was a little bit worried when I saw the Colossus die, but no way.
No way, no how, Tasteless.
Templars, going to be Archons.
58 supply to 104.
You know Sculp is so pissed right now with Nexus being in his base.
Well, Sculp does have 3 base. His SCV count is only 24, unfortunately, against 56 probes.
He needs to cancel that. Canceled.
He's not going to cancel it. He purposefully did not.
He actually did that.
Start a probe. Starts a mothership. It's like, whoa, man.
You need to
You're
chill
out of control.
Bro.
Sculp with a pretty fearsome army here, but I mean, Archon, Zealot, Colossi with great upgrades. 3-2.
He's out of position though.
He is. If he loses this gold, man, I'm actually getting a little bit. I'm getting some stress right now.
I don't actually know about this, Sartosis. I think Genius just tried to humiliate his opponent. And
down goes his gold.
He just lost that gold
Sculp
base,
now
guys.
has an additional base that Genius does not, and he's going to flank this army. Will be able to kill off this army very easily. Genius.
He needs to counterattack
Still
right now.
Twice the supply.
He needs to remake the gold base.
Yeah, I think this counterattack just won't be stoppable, and just so Genius just does not care.
Yeah, I think you're
correct. He's got that twice in the supply. He's got slightly better upgrades. His units are pretty sick, man. He's got Archon, Zealot, Colossi. It's like, how do you actually kill that? Not with what Sculp has.
Gotta be careful of that turret there.
That turret's kicking that Colossus right in the teeth.
All right, he actually is going to lose 1 Colossus to that turret.
Will he lose a second? No,
Nope.
just take a lot of damage.
All right, so that'll be GG now.
Yeah. GG.
Talk about cutting it close.
Oh, Genius was like doing his best to try to lose. Making next side, just like walking in and not caring. Sculpt, not happy with that.
Well, he actually almost came back.
Yeah, but Genius is actually just looking so good, man.
Yeah.
He really is. He
He's
might
just
be the
playing
savior
clean.
of today.
Clean, solid play. I think right now, this is a moment where MVP's actually, rather NSH is saying, wait a minute, we don't need to worry so much about their other players. Let's actually just get rid of Genius.
Wait, is it? Wait.
What?
Seal died, Tassadar died, Sculpt
Sculpt
died.
just died.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's...
Do you bring out Sage?
No, you save Sage. Sage goes last no matter what. But am I missing someone? It's actually started to keep track of these games have been so crazy.
Tassadar died. Then, Seal died, and then they brought out Sculpt.
Okay.
Because
Okay, so...
Genius defeated Seal.
So now we ask ourselves, because Sage goes last. You don't put him out PvP. That's like a crazy match to bring him out on. Who do you use? Is it Jakchi? Do they bring out
Sure,
Jakchi?
why not? I mean,
I think they do.
Genius wasn't, like, out of control dominating that game. It was more like Sculpt was, like, you know, putting his Marauders and Marines into gift baskets and giving them away for free. Those gift baskets called medevacs. Let's see who they're going to pick. Get ready. Whoop. Jakchi. All right.
Wow. All right. I called every
You
player
were actually
for Hoso.
on fire today.
No, they're on fire, Tasteless.
MVP Keen, like, kill him.
Another PVT.
Genius, like, leaving chicken.
Whoa, Jakchi has actually chosen Daybreak. That's an interesting choice. This is actually a map that Terrans overall haven't been liking all that much.
Well, he might pull out some weird strategy we haven't seen before. Jakchi. Can he take out Genius? Right now, Genius is actually looking pretty intimidating.
He really
He,
is.
like, just beat Seal and Sculpt. It's like,
Both those games were like solid macro games.
Yeah.
Genius just like, no, I have really solid builds.
He's like,
It's
here's what
but
I do.
Genius, normally you just cheese.
I
and then-
just don't make a mistake for the first 15 minutes of the game, and then I win.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man. I'm like so impressed. I'm really happy that Genius is like stepping back up because this guy was such a beast early on in StarCraft 2.
Yeah, people were so afraid of him. I remember in Season 1 when he got eliminated, all the Koreans were like, oh, thank God.
Collective
Jesus.
cheer went up in Korea.
Yeah.
But here he is, really showing who's boss.
He is.
You think Charles is in charge? No!
No, man.
Not of our days or our nights, okay? It's Genius. He's in charge.
And we're going to see just how in charge he is in this game, because if he wins this, I don't see MVP losing the series. Considering they haven't even unleashed Dongregyu yet.
That's right.
The game is now loaded, so get ready for Genius up against Jakchi. Here at the GSL Team League, cast by Taste and Artosis, the Casting Archon, this is the GSL.